Well, good Friday morning, West Ham fans. So it's another day, another rumour. Our 106th player we've been linked with. Yes, everybody, Russ on the West Ham Network. Happy Friday. Another week. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. Heading on to the weekend. Father's Day as well on Sunday in the UK as well. I'm cracking out the new barbecue. I can't wait. Oh, yes, and the Euros kick off as well. We'll be giving you our indispensable guide to West Ham and the Euros at lunchtime in association with our good friends at Surfshark, who are working with us all through the Euros, continuing from obviously last year. Now, it's another day. The sun rises, the sun sets. And just like life, death and taxes, West Ham rumours are something we get every day. And another one. Obviously, we confirmed the signing yesterday. It's not really officially confirmed because it confirms today as the transfer window officially opens today. But obviously, Luis Guilherme signing from Palmeiras. We might talk a little bit more about it in Hammer's headlines because we apparently beat some of the world's biggest clubs to him, which, old Samba Steinden, Tropical Tim, does it again. And in the picture where he's like shaking hands with Louis, he does look like the man from Del Monte a little bit. Open-necked granddad shirt. Not too sure how I feel about that, to be honest. But anyway, one done. Less than 1% of everyone that we've been linked to him so far. Now, who's next? As Bill Goldberg would say, you're next. And in terms of you're next, it's Jayden Oosterwolde. I'm sure you are well aware of the Fenerbahce fullback, but apparently West Ham are linked with him and have set their sights very much on Jayden. That's according to the Turkish journalist. Oh, it's a great name. The Turkish journalist, Yagis Sabanukulu. Yakis Sabanukulu. The sports digital journalist reported via his own personal Twitter account yesterday that the Hammers are monitoring the 23-year-old's current situation in Turkey. Obviously, Fenerbahce recently have appointed Jose Mourinho as their new head coach. Jayden made 20 appearances, 20 starts, as Fenerbahce narrowly missed out on the Turkish Superliga by 3 points to Galatasaray, helping his side to win 99 points and losing just one match. And that one match meant that Galatasaray won the Superliga. We talk about the Premier League last season, how tight that was. 99 points Fenerbahce got and still didn't win. They lost one match and Galatasaray won. We have been linked with other sort of left backs. Against Archie Brown, who was obviously called up to the England squad for the last set of friendlies before the final squad was set. And it appears that we are targeting a new fullback position. Now, we know that Emerson has cemented his spot last season. We know Aaron Cressel's penned a new 1-year deal. And we know there's going to be a bit of an exodus of players. Now, someone like Oosterwolde is 23. He would provide competition for Emerson. He didn't score this last season, Jayden, but he's very much one built for potential. He's primarily a left back, but is very capable of playing the middle defence as well. Left or right sided, and also he has played. I think he's played right full back as well. Just looking at his transfer, he played left midfield as well. Actually, to be honest, he's obviously Dutch, hence the name. Moved from Fenerbahce, from Parma, and previously from Parma, he was at Twente FC in Holland, where he spent his formative years in the youth team. Moving up. He did score in the Conference League last season, though. Last season, 43 games in total. and 2 goals, one in the Conference League and one in the conference qualifiers as well. It's clear that we're looking at wider afield for our players. And someone like Jaden, I've to be honest, never heard of him. Jaden Quinn Oosterwald, never heard of him, really. But obviously, then you sort of not do due diligence, but you sort of look at him, you look at his stats, you look at reports about him, you see some highlights on YouTube. And it's clear the type of player. I mean, he would deputise for Emerson. No worries at all. As I said, he's also played this season. He's played left back, both centre backs as well, left and right, and he has played left midfield as well. So, in the same way, I think you could easily put Emerson left midfield. If you're at a push, or if he goes to 3 at the back as a fullback as well. So, interesting. It to me shows, if we're still looking for being linked with sort of left backs, the Cresswell thing I think is more of a. Well, I liken it to when we every decent manager we've had, I would suggest, has had a player in their ranks who is their confidant, who is their go-to guy. So, someone like Big Sam had Kevin Nolan. Someone like Slav had Mark Noble, I'd suggest. Same with David Moyes. Mark Noble, then Declan Rice. You need that sort of conduit, so to speak, between the playing staff and the manager or the head coach in our respect now. And I think that's where Aaron comes in. Particularly, I mean, Aaron's not going to get much game time at all, really, in all honesty. He's 34. We're not in Europe, so we'll get the cup games. And, they're built into the early cup rounds are built into the schedule of the Premier League. So, we would go into the second round. We wouldn't bypass it, which we're so used to now of Europe. But it's interesting to see. I mean, he's valued on transfer market about 13 million quid. That stock has risen, reasonably consistently since moving to Fenerbahce. He moved to Fenerbahce for €6 million back in January 2023. So they'll make a tidy profit on him for sure. But as I said, he's our 106th player we've been linked with. So there'll be a hell of a lot more as well. Let me tell you, my friends, a hell of a lot more. As always, let's thank our lovely channel sponsors, Alloy Collectors. Check them out. Obviously, Father's Day around the corner. And also, my friends, keep on the channel, because next weekend we'll have some really fun stuff with the Alloy Collectors, particularly if you're in and around East London. That's all I'm going to say about that. And B, you've got some really cool stuff coming out. Really cool stuff, which a lot of the older fans, I think, will appreciate as well. But anyway, keep an eye on the channel. As I said, lunchtime today, I'm going to go take you through my indispensable guide of hammers and the Euros and give you my tip who I think is going to win the Euro 2024 Championship. And it's not Georgia. Sorry, Georgia fans. And it's not Scotland as well. Have to wait and see. Anyway, until then, my friends, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Also, thank you so much. We hit 25,000 subscribers yesterday, which was phenomenal. I remember Anton told me that a couple of years ago, we should get 20,000. And I thought, you're joking, man. You're an idiot. I was proven wrong. And then surpass, 25,000 now. Amazing. Thank you so much, people. And see you soon. Take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. On the channel, we'll be doing some stuff about England and West Ham over the weekend. Doing a few replays of some videos we did a few tournaments ago, actually. But it was still really good content. I think you'll enjoy it as well, particularly for the newer fans. Much love. See you soon.